want to gather Team Europe? USA, you guys. Can you get Team Europe into the changing room for me? We'll be all warmed up. Let's do it. Sorry. Just put them all in here, innit? Yeah, we're here. See you later, man.
This is your house, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Right? Have fun.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, 16 back-to-back fights, and these guys have to be exhausted, but Conor's ready to get down to business. He calls everybody aside and wants these guys to know what they're in for this season.
Have we got everybody, yeah? All right, this is everyone, Team Europe. I've been thinking of what way to approach it, so I wrote out some notes of what way I feel is best we'll do it, and just to let you know where I'm at with the whole situation. The coaches I'm bringing in are coaches that I've trained with for many years, so they're going to get really good training. But me personally, I'm not trying to coach any one of you. Everyone is here for their own benefit. Forget Team Europe and forget Team USA. There is no friends in this business. You are either here to win or you are simply a filler. However, I'd advise you all to find comfort amongst each other in this situation, because this is about making it to these fights fresh, and that is it. Your hard training should already be done. You should already have your sparring and your rounds done. It's about keeping loose and getting through your fights now. We're all on our own journey, as am I. So this is it. You come in here and handle your own business. You don't need nobody to hold your hand. They will be next door. This is what I want to get across. They will be next door touching gloves and pretending to be friends, and not one of them will truly give a about the other. Even after the fight's just there. Team USA, USA. That's all. In times of stress, scared individuals bunch up. It's a sign of weakness, so recognize it. You're here for you. Eventually, you're going to wipe out that team because they have not had the road that you have had. The Europeans, we have come up tougher. We have had a harder road to get here, so you're going to be a lot more tougher than them. So when they get wiped out, you're going to come back around and eventually have to face each other. So just keep the training at a flowy pace. No competitiveness. There's no need for it. You're already all fit. Keep yourself fresh. I can't stress that enough.
Don't expect me to step on the mat and show you how to throw a jab, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give you a platform that you would not have had otherwise. The show ultimately is created to create world champions. We're not doing this to create journeymen, you know, so you must let them know that this is business here. Come in and handle your business.
When the fights are all said and done, they are done. Count your profit made and plan your next move. And that's it. That's all I got to say. Congratulations and welcome to the show. Boom. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Conor McGregor was honest. He told us it's not only about Europe versus USA, it's about you. You have to think about yourself first, because at the end of the day, everybody is just fighting for the opportunity to get this contract.
What's up? What's up, man? What's up, bro? How are you? All right? Good, man. What's up? How you feeling? Good. I don't really pay attention to how other people train. I know how I train. I know how I feel I need to train. And I know my approach to combat is ahead of the game. My team's approach is ahead of the game, so I'm confident in what we do. I'm just going to carry on doing what I do and doing what we do.
MMA gloves, gum shield, t-shirts off. And that's it. No shin pads, no nothing. I think this type of training right now that we're going to do is something that we should do the most. It should be the most, because it's what you're going to experience in there. The bare body, the gloves, no shin pads. It's good for the mind, this one, because you can feel what it's going to feel like in there without damaging the body. It's going to be, my partner throws a shot, a combination, whatever, kicks. Then I throw a shot. And try and find the targets. That's something as well, when you're hitting pads, you can't really find the body, or, you know, if a lot of people, you see them holding pads out here, and try and find that spot exactly where you want it.
Shot selection is one thing, but you must be able to put the shot right. If you throw a shot with no pads and it's an elbow bone or something, you can mess yourself up. So I think this way of training, you can find the shot clean, and it will make your shots a lot more accurate.
love the way Conor trains. I just love the principles he's trying to give us. He's so athletic and he has so special movements, and you can see this while he's teaching it to us. Now I start to understand why he's such a special fighter.
Conor have a lot of good coaches. He have a good jiu-jitsu coach, a good wrestling coach. Just look at his results. I'm looking forward to work with them.
That was a perfect pace. That's what my coach John would say about a session like that, is that's upgrading your software without damaging your hardware. You know what I mean? So you're not getting injured, but you're feeling the positions and all. So that was a perfect session. Great job. There's some solid guys, people that I feel are really skilled on the feet. There's some people that I feel are really skilled on the mat. So it's just about blending them in together. So I'm happy with the team.
Gather round, boys. Just got a real quick one and I'll be out of your hair. Fights to get into the house. We're awesome. I don't know. Gather round, boys. Just got a real quick one and I'll be out of your hair. Fights to get into the house were awesome. I love the fights to get into the house. And I felt like some of the decisions were questionable, and I hate when I see good fighters possibly getting left behind. So I wanted to give the coaches the opportunity. If you could bring back one fighter, who would you bring back? So let me start with this, shaking things up a little bit here. The fights to get into the house this season were phenomenal. So I've been thinking, and what I wanted to do was, I asked these two, if you could bring back one guy, who would you bring back? No secret here, he picked Artem to come back, okay? He picked Johnny. So I'm bringing these two back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Johnny. Go ahead, jump in there with the crew, man. You guys are back. So just to understand, there will be 9 fights now. There's usually 8 fights to make it to the quarterfinals. Now there's going to be 9. You will be judged based on your performance. So I will pick one guy who will not go to the quarterfinals. Okay? One guy I will pick based on performance will not go to the quarterfinals. Think about that now. It's not just about winning, it's about performing. This show is about, I'm looking for guys who want to fight. I'm looking for guys who want to perform. I'm looking for guys who want to be world champions. That's what this thing is all about. That's why this show was created. This show wasn't created for a guy to hold on to a guy's leg for 3 rounds and win and make it to the finals. That's not what this is about. It's about guys who really want to lay it on the line, guys who want to fight, and guys who want to be world champions. And I see all of that in every guy who fought their way into the house, man. Look at, I get goosebumps even talking about it. You guys represented, you came in and you did what we're looking for. Love it so much, I brought 2 more guys back. I hope these guys really understand what was just said. We've never done this before. 9 guys will win, but only 8 guys will make it into the quarterfinal. This is all gonna be based on performance. one guy that doesn't perform will be left out. Johnny, Artem, congratulations. Welcome back. Thank you, guys.
I don't think that affects me in any way. My fights are aimed to be exciting, crowd pleasers. I knock people out, and that's definitely going to get me to the next round.
Thanks. Yeah. All right, man. Thanks, Conor. All right.
I think it's perfect. I wanted Artem back on the team anyway. He deserves to be back on the team. I don't really think it changes too much. As long as we're going out to fight exciting and going out to finish, I don't think anyone should have a problem.
Thanks for your time.
It's an incentive for these people to go and fight hungry. I think if anything it will reiterate that these men must go in there and put everything on the table. When you come in and you fight and give everything you have, good things happen. And that's what happened to Artem. He got a second chance.
Even if you win, you gotta win good.
We picked Johnny Nunes, who has a skill set that he's taken to the furthest level, which is to become a Division I wrestler. Against these European guys, a specialized wrestler could be big.
Oh, so nice.
What's up, little man?
How are you? Big head?
Butt face.
Acne scar? Guy looks like a orange cotton candy.
You look like a 50-year-old retired skateboarder. A little fat old man you look like.
Am I fat? Am I fat?
Oh, man.
Let's be honest, bud. Let's be honest. You're not wearing your high heels today? High heel dress shoes?
No, they're python skin.
Python?
I hunted them myself.
We don't even know what python is in America. Python sounds like something in the
It's something
sewer.
your little bum ass couldn't afford, that's for sure.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I do think.
You're wrong.
That escalated quickly.
We've been going at it. We haven't been going, man.
Don't talk about my shoes.
The banter between Urijah and Conor's pretty good. It's pretty funny, keeps us all entertained. But Conor's just too fast, so I think Urijah doesn't say too much because he knows Conor's too quick-witted for him.
All right, the first fight from Team USA. Ryan, the Wizard, the most interesting man in MMA himself. Hall, come on up, buddy. And from Team Europe, we're going with France. You know, I feel like France is one of their mentally stronger guys and has a ton of potential. And so I wanted to take one of our most seasoned warriors and take him out of the equation because he'll be trouble later.
Good fight, boys.
When they announced the fight, you know, I just walked forward. I'm really happy. You know, when I walked out there, I don't care what they do. I'm gonna go out and be me. I don't make crazy faces. I twitch at them a lot, but I can't really help that.
All right, good luck, guys. Have fun.
Fighting Ryan Hall, I know that he is a jiu-jitsu guy, and it feels really good to get the first fight. This is actually what I wanted. I'm gonna go in, do my best, and then I'm gonna have 2 more fights.
I think he'll go for the leg lock.
Don't tell him. It was a wrong decision for them, I think. Yeah. All he's going to do is try and roll into that position. You know, all you got to do, once that length is there, if you have them arms out wide, his drop will have to be from here. So it's easy to see and stuff, and back to the feet, keep the body, jab to the head. I think we're better matchups for Ryan, safer matchups than this one. I think the body type won't suit Ryan and Franz's game. I think the body type and the range that Franz will have will trouble him. I think Ryan will eat a few shots, and it'll be interesting to see how he handles, how he takes shots. Can he take a shot? Well done, man.
We make it. Considerado.
The only thing I'm gonna try to do is finish the fight, whether it's stand up or submission. I want to win, and I want to finish Ryan Hall.
Try and click it. Stab him with my foot. Rather than, because if I push, it's the impact. Yeah. It's a push. Whereas I whip it, it's very hard to stop it. What I feel by the way they picked Ryan is that they fear exchange. They picked him in the hope of a quick sub and no clashes, no exchange. It shows a fear of a fight. They don't want to fight. When you're breaking him down with them shots, you're not only breaking him down, you're breaking the whole team down. You know what I mean? They are afraid of it. When Franz starts breaking him down with straight shots to the body, straight shots to the head, if he rolls into that, frees the leg, catches clean ground and pound, every shot he hits Ryan with, and every time Ryan breaks under those shots, it won't be just Ryan. It will be the other team that will break as well. Always control the feet. With control of the feet, he can't swim underneath. I always have control of the ankles of the feet. Boom. So there's no swimming under, so he can't swim his leg under here. Snuck in the 50-50 escape because obviously Ryan Hall specialises in that 50-50 position. He won inside 30 seconds to get into the house. He rolled into a leg lock. It can mess with a person's mind, that position. So rather than put him in that position, we kill it before it even happens, and as simple as possible. And that's it. Good session.
First on the scale, we're going to have Franz from the red corner.
I think this is a good fight for Franz because he's really tall and he gonna use his length and keep Ryan at that distance.
155.
Franz is a really good grappler, so it's gonna be hard for Ryan to get a submission if he gets him down.
Next fighter up, Ryan. Blue corner.
Ryan is a really talented individual, and I see this as a custom matchup for him to come on top.
155.
Bang, bang. Yeah. They're not going to be prepared for his 12 years of jiu-jitsu and competing at the highest level. You can't learn that in 3 days. You probably can't learn that in 3 years to defend what he's bringing to the table.
Sweden is a small country. People are forgetting it when it comes to MMA. They don't think that we have a lot of good fighters, but we do. I'm going to show people the new era.
This is it. This is your gym. Treat it like that.
I really want this. I've been through hell, you know. It's not going to be easy to stop me. All of the Americans have made a mistake getting in the cage with us Europeans. I'm gonna come out to my opponent with everything I have. I don't care what he thinks or what he says about me. This is gonna be the longest 10 minutes of my life.
If you step across that ring for me, I'm there to hurt you. There's no two ways about it. Physically, mentally, I want to bully you. I want to make you quit. I want to make you not believe. I want to make you wonder what you were thinking when you decided to sign up for this. When it comes to my opponent, I hope he fights well. I hope he's prepared hard. And sorry.
First preliminary fight, Ryan versus Franz. Franz was trying to keep distance, using his length and trying to stay away. Ryan wasn't really worried about that. He was mixing up, landing the bigger punches. And once Franz forgot about the danger of Ryan's leg lock game, Ryan went right to it.
Patient here, Franz. When the entangle happened, there was a moment where he could have controlled the legs and freed his leg, like we had done in the gym previous. Control the feet, free the leg, back to the feet, pick him off with the shots. If Franz had trusted his base, but it's a very tricky position and it can mess with your head.
They were rolling from one to the other. Franz did a great job of defending, but just wasn't technically sound enough.
That's it, baby! The wizard! Winner by heel hook, Ryan Hall.
I feel like right now. I've never lost before. I'm unbeaten, but you know, I'm only gonna learn from that, and I'm gonna be much better.
You were caught in a submission from a guy who specializes in that particular area, so that's nothing.
I really hope that I get a second chance, because I'm much better than I showed at my last fight.
Sorry, guys. That's okay, brother. It was unfortunate for Franz. He was caught. He was not beat. I feel there's a big difference in being caught and being beat in this business. It is what it is. It's important just to keep the team's morale high, but really they're all their own men. Everyone's here for their own benefit. So everyone will dust it off and carry on, and we have the next matchup now.
Where's the McGregor roll?
The McGregor, what, the money roll?
$1 bills on the inside and then $100 bills stacked on the outside.
I always hate it.
I hate on you, buddy.
Flip-flops and jeans. You look great.
You'll understand when you move out to Cali.
I don't understand that because you said, I thought about it, you said we work all the time so we don't have to wear a suit, but really, I work all the time so I can wear a suit. You know, that's the difference. It's a difference of culture.
You've been thinking about that, I could tell.
But it is an interesting difference. You work all the time not to wear a suit, but from where I come from, we work all the time to wear a suit.
Yeah.
To enjoy hard work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we like comfort.
Flip-flops and jeans, you look great.
I'll take a nap in this thing if I need to.
You need to dress your age, honestly. Dress your age. You're 50 now. You're closing in on 50.
I can't even grow a beard. When I can grow a beard, I'll dress my age. We have the pick now, which is awesome because any little edge up on Conor, the guy doesn't like to lose. And our next matchup, I think, is going to be another loss for their team. All right, good first fight. We still have control. Our next matchup will be our boy Grits, the Fabio of the MMA world.
Yeah, Grits.
And he'll be fighting Sasha.
Go on, Sasha. Get control back, brother.
We took Grits, who's one of the more seasoned guys, known for conditioning, very well-rounded, and we put him against one of the guys that I feel is kind of a little bit scared. I think Grits is going to be too much of a well-rounded fighter for this guy to handle.
I think it's a good matchup. I feel the fight will take place against the fence, so I will incorporate some rounds against the fence over the next day or two. Give him that feel and let him go in and do his thing.
All right, yeah. Good luck, guys.